Hey, I'm Shay and welcome back to my channel. I am dreading today's vlog. I mean, I'm not dreading the vlog. I wish I could whatever this vlog looks like at the end, I wish that that could be my actual experience, that say it was 30 minutes long, that what we're about to embark on took 30 minutes, but I'm getting ahead of myself, so let's take some steps back. Welcome to episode 1 of the moving series. I am moving and it is a bit of a complicated situation this time, so join me today in my bathroom as I catch you up on what's going on, and then we get to work on packing for another move. So in 2020, when the whole world was locked down, I moved to Portland with my husband and a couple of my best friends because we lived in Texas. It was hot outside, it was miserable, and it was hard to do things alone in spaces where people wouldn't be. We couldn't really go on hikes or be outdoors that much or whatever because it was just miserably hot in Texas and we were all locked down in our homes, and we were like, what is a beautiful place where we can move, be outside, all the things. So we moved up here to Portland and we lived in the same house up here for years and years and years. And then one year we got a lease renewal or whatever. The price was going way up. We wanted to experience something new because I'm somebody who gets a little restless. LT, my husband, for those of you who are new here, also gets a little restless. And so we were like, okay, let's move to a new place. So we moved from a suburb into Portland proper, down by the waterfront, into a high-rise apartment because we'd always wanted to experience living like that and never had, and we hated it. We are definitely further out people. We prefer our number one dream, if we could live anywhere, do anything, it would be lots of land, lots of animals, farming, sustainable living, all of that. And that's where we're working towards eventually. That's just not this chapter right now. So we tried city living for a year. Hated it. We were like, we are not the high-rise people. We're going to move back to a house in the suburbs. So we moved to this house, which we love. It has been perfect in almost every way. It checked off a bunch of things on our checklist, and we were like, okay, we're going to settle down for a few more years and live out the rest of our Portland days in this house in the suburbs, because we were thinking eventually, this is not where we're planning on being forever and ever. So we thought eventually we would experience a new part of the country, maybe go back home to Texas. I don't know, but we were going to do something different. So we thought the last few years that we spent in Portland, we were going to spend here in this house. And then because we're not planning on being in Portland forever and ever, and because housing prices up here are absolutely ridiculous. We haven't purchased anything, so we didn't buy this house, we were leasing it. And the person who owns this house was like, actually, we are going to sell the house for their own family reasons. And so they decided to sell this house, and they gave us, notice and everything. But now the time has come that we have to move out of this house. And I am miserable about it. It's super not my favorite thing because we really love this house. I thought we were going to be here for a while. I pictured us bringing kids home to this house. We were thinking this was going to be where we kind of really put down some the beginning roots of our family. And so now that we know that that's not the case, it has been really hard to move out of here because I don't know about you, but I'm somebody who's super sentimental. I get really attached to things. And so taking down my library, putting away my clothes, packing and everything, that all feels super sad to me in a place that I don't really want to leave. And on top of that, we don't know where we're going. And that's probably the number one thing that makes this super difficult. I hate the feeling of displacement. And I know that there are people all over the world that are experiencing displacement right now, and I cannot imagine. Truly, there will always be resources down in the description box below for you to be able to donate, for you to be able to help, all of those things, because truly, our world is wild right now. And if you have even a little bit to help somebody else, please do, because if I feel like this because the house I'm living in is being sold and I don't know where we're going, I cannot imagine what it feels like to be ripped from a country you've known your whole life as your home, or for people to invade where you are and take away everything you know and love. So this went a different direction really quickly, but resources in the comments, resources in the description below for you to help if you'd like to help. But anyway, so the displacement portion of this is tough for me. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pack, we're going to put our stuff into a storage unit. We are going to do an Airbnb situation, a short-term rental situation, and so that we have some time to figure out our next steps. I had some health things going on over the past few months, and I spent a lot of time in the hospital and at the doctor and everything. And so we didn't have the time to even though we had noticed, notice that we needed to be out of here. We didn't have time to like find a place, apply to places, like make a plan, all of those things. And if you have been here for any portion of time at all, if you know me even a little bit, I love a plan. I love a plan. So no plan plus displacement it's been tough. We're working through actively as a group. You work through with me here. So we're going to do some body doubling today. So if you have stuff to get done that you don't want to get done, now's the time to do it. Now's the time to mark some things off your to-do list. We're going to get some packing done. My hope is to like go through some of the clothes in my closet and purge some things. I don't want to take a bunch of stuff that I don't want to a new house. I have done every time we've moved. When we moved from Texas to here, I brought everything because I just didn't know what I would want, what we would need, whatever. And a lot of it stayed in boxes in the garage. And you would think that meant that I just like donated or purged those boxes when we moved to the city. But no, when we moved to the city, I put those boxes in a storage and thought I will go through them little by little while we live in the city. And then when we move into a house, I'll only take what I absolutely need. Did I visit that storage even one time while we had it? Well, yes, one time, but that was it. And I didn't do what I thought I was going to do. So I was like, you know what? Now that we're moving into another house and this is where we're settling, I'll take these boxes again. I will put them back in the garage. And this time for sure, I know for a fact that I'm going to go through those boxes and I will not take things that I don't want, that don't have sentimental value, that I don't need, that no longer fit my style to another space. And then we have not actually been here that long. And so I haven't had the opportunity to do that. So my hope is that I can kill two birds with one stone. I'm not expecting it to be perfect. I'm not expecting to be able to go through every single thing and really have it down to like the things I love the most. But I would like to have, like last time, like when we moved to the city, we had to rent 2 of the largest storage units in order to store all of our things. So this time, even if we can get it down to 1 storage unit, I will be a happy girl. So we are going to do some packing today. And in this episode of the moving vlogs, of the moving diaries, the moving series, it's mostly going to be packing. And by the end of the series, both you and me will know, both you and I will know where I'm going. I'm so excited to like watch this back in the future and know where future Shay, future LT, where we're living. Because right now it is just an adventure. I don't know if any of y'all do this because most of us here, I think, are readers. Probably all of us here are readers. Sometimes I just have to imagine that this is like a really good plot line to a book and I have to see, like, I just have to wait to find out what the positive, amazing plot twist is that I just don't see coming. So by the end of this series, we'll know the ending to this chapter, to this story, what it looks like. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that. So let me stop. I wish I could just like FaceTime, chat with you, talk with you forever. I like that I could just sit here and we could catch up. It's been, because I feel like, you know, like there have been a few videos now, but like it's been a while since we had a chance to like really catch up. But I can tell at this point I'm procrastinating. So let's go and do like grab a drink, grab a snack, make yourself a cup of tea and get to your pile of laundry that you haven't folded, or, you know, insert thing here that you need to do. And let's do some body doubling and start packing up this house. Okay, it is the next day and I did not get a ton of stuff done. So we are on day 2 of moving and I'm hoping that we're done today. That fingers crossed that we're done today. The truck has to be back tomorrow morning, so I'm hoping that we're done. But I do have some updates. So I'm going to update you on where we are. And then we're going to pack some more stuff and try to finish. So we did get a call from a landlord who we initially applied for their house. They leased it to somebody else who applied before us because they qualified, and then that fell through. And so they contacted us to see if we wanted the house. And now there's a possibility that we could go to that house, and we'll find out in a couple of hours if that's going to work out or not. And then there's another landlord that contacted us and they have a house that's available, but it's not available for 2 weeks. And so we are trying to decide what we're going to do, figure out what's going on. But either way, we have to be out of here. And so we are going to continue to do like the packing and stuff so that we can move and get out of here. I will say that I have decided that if we have to go somewhere temporarily, like if we have to stay in like a hotel or something for a couple weeks until the house is ready for us to move into, I think that I'm going to make like a little Shay's summer vacation series and just treat it like a vacation in the city that I'm in, like if I were a tourist here, what type of things would I be doing, and then do that in order to like make it fun, because it's kind of stressful to not know where we're going, to stay in a hotel, to not know like when we're moving where, like whatever, like all of that is a lot. And so I'm trying to think, what are ways that I can reframe this in my brain so that it doesn't feel like it is the most like daunting thing ever. So we're going to get some more packing done today. My hope is to be all the way out. We've already taken, so we rented the largest truck that they had available, and then we got there to pick it up and they were like, actually, we don't have that truck available. And so they gave us one that was literally 10 feet shorter. So we got like the medium one instead of like the largest. Like we ordered an XL and got medium, I think. So it's like 16 feet instead of 26 feet. And so now we have to take a bunch of trips. And so LT just took a load to the storage. We already took one more load to the storage before that. So I'd say we're probably about half done. And so now I'm trying to get everything from the upstairs downstairs so that it's easy for him to just grab and go and pack into the car. The dogs are starting to get stressed out. I think like they are, until this point, they couldn't really tell what was going on. Now we have a lot of boxes and a lot of things already kind of like moved out. And so they are wondering what's going on. So that has been another thing that has been kind of stressful, is that I'm trying to slow down, reassure them, you're coming with us, everything's going to be okay. But both of my dogs are old. And so like stressful, not super old. Oliver, the little dog, the Yorkie, he is 12 years old. So he is pretty old. And Luna, our like Catahoula mix that you see all the time, is 7. So she's a bigger dog. So that's older for her. So they are set in their ways. They're used to what they're used to. And so big changes are nerve-wracking for them. So I'm just trying to keep everybody calm. We're just trying to, everybody stay calm. It's going to be fine. So hopefully, like when I updated you yesterday, I was like, we have not even a little semblance, like not even a teeny tiny baby clue of where we could be going. Now, I think it will probably be one of these 2 places, and that feels a little bit better. So let's get some stuff together. Let's pack, quit yapping, and we're going to do it. Let's do the thing. Okay, It is the night of the third day and it is almost completely empty in here. We are putting the last load of things in the truck right now and then we will be done. This TV was here when we got here. It will stay here when we leave. So everything major is like down off the wall. My main concern right now is what we're going to do with all of our plants. We have a lot of plants, ones that we really love. We have like a Thai constellation over here. We actually have a second Thai constellation back in the white pot in that corner. This one's the baby. And then we have like a huge one. Let me see if I can turn so you can see. Like back there, our pride and joy. And because we don't know exactly where we're going, I updated y'all yesterday on that and the saga continues. Like we're still not 100% sure and I don't think we're going to find out until Friday, and today is Tuesday, so I think we have some time in the hotel before we're going to find out. And I don't want all of my like rare plants especially to die and they can't like go into storage because it's dark in there, and I can't take them all to a hotel because we have like, I don't know, something like 60 plants, so I have no idea what we're going to do with all of the plants. But I'm sure you can see by my face, I've never, let me know if you live like in Oregon. Our allergies just like super crazy bad up here because I've never in my life had allergies like this, but my eyes are swollen, itchy, watery. I've taken a Claritin. I take Benadryl at night to go to sleep. Like it is like really, really bad. So I feel like allergies are invading today. So it has made everything tough. But anyway, we'll just do a turnaround so that you can see. So like, it actually kind of looks like there's quite a bit of stuff back there, but there's not that much. The kitchen is almost empty. And then that's where the stairs are. This is the library. So this is where all the bookshelves were and they're all gone and in the moving truck. And then we're in the living room and there are no couches or chairs or coffee table or anything like that. Like everything is out. So we're just taking the last little bit of stuff down from upstairs. And then we're going to go to the hotel for the night. I'm so tired and overwhelmed. Like, you know, let me know if this happens to you. Cause like for me, if I'm cleaning my room or moving or whatever, you do all the big stuff and then you get down to like the little things that like don't have a place to go, or you don't know what to do with them, or you don't know how to group them or how to pack them or how to put them away or where they go or whatever. And then it gets so overwhelming because you have a pile of like the little things, like the little bits and bobs that you don't know where they go. Anyway, we're at that point in moving. And so I'm like worn out, tired, ready to lay down. And yeah, that's it. That's your quick little interlude, quick little update. I'm gonna keep working upstairs, pack. I need to do my clothes. I started packing. That was the very first thing I did in the vlog, I think, was start to pack my clothes. And I did like a few things and then I was like, oh, I'm actually gonna put these trash bags because we realized we didn't have as many boxes as we needed. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do boxes for stuff that needs boxes and put these in trash bags. And so I paused on doing that and didn't go back to doing that. So I do still have to go do like our closet and bathroom and stuff like that. So I'll take you with me. We'll do that and then we'll wrap up the packing tonight. Good evening. Another day, another part of this moving vlog. I was like, we are almost done. I'm gonna film this last little clip and then we're gonna be done. It's gonna be easy, it's gonna be simple, it's gonna be fun, funky, fresh. And then we loaded everything we could load, and the storage facility was not 24 hours, so we couldn't unload the stuff from the truck into the storage facility, so it had to sit in there overnight, and so we couldn't get the next load. And LT gets off at like 8 p.m. and the storage facility closed at 9 p.m. So every day we've been using that singular hour to try to load and unload everything we need to load and unload. However, last night we figured out that there is a 24-hour storage facility even closer to where we are. And so we got a storage unit there. We were able to unload the majority of the stuff. So right now we are literally just getting like the last few bits and bobs. So LT is grabbing all of the plants. So those are going to go to the hotel with us to hang out at the extended stay so that they don't die in the storage. It's so weird for everything to be empty back in the bathroom. So let me give you the update that I feel like we have all been waiting for this whole vlog. I've been waiting for this whole vlog because I didn't know where we were going. Today we viewed a place. We loved it. It was amazing. We decided that that's where we want to live. We were approved by the landlord officially today, found out our move-in date and everything. So the good news is we have a place. We know where we're going. Bad news is that it's not available for another 2 weeks. So we'll have 2 full weeks at the hotel and then we'll be able to move in and continue the moving vlogs and all of those things. But we're really excited. It's in a neighborhood that we really love. It has a lot of amenities that we really, really like. The home is beautiful. There are some things that I'm going to miss about here, like the soaking tub that I was sitting on top of. And I feel like this place also had like a pretty massive yard and the other place does not have a yard. And so that kind of sucks. But other than that, I feel like I like the finishes better. I like the design better. Like I love the kitchen more. Like I think there are more things about it that I love more than this one than the couple of things that I'll miss. But you know, you win some, you lose some, you can't win them all. But I'm just so glad because at the beginning I started this and I was like, okay guys, we have to be out of here. We have no idea where we're going. So I feel like now I'm excited that we know where we're going. Okay, so I'm rambling, but let's go load the last, like I said, it's just the plants and then we have like a handful of things to drop off at the storage. We'll take the moving truck back and this chapter in this house will be closed. And although it feels really bittersweet to me because I love this house and thought we were going to be here for much longer, I think I am learning to lean into my life and I guess instead of shy away from it. I think sometimes whenever something is happening and I don't have any control, I want to brace and I feel like super tense. I don't want to go with the flow of it. I want to work against it. I want to take control back. I want it to be like within what makes me comfortable. And I am learning that the more I resist it, the less fun it is for sure. And most of the time it doesn't change it. It just makes it more uncomfortable to go through it. So I'm trying to loosen up a little bit, take my shoulders down from my ears. You know what? Like let's together, you with me. Let's take a deep breath. If your shoulders up by your ears, let them down. If your jaw's tense, let it go. If your hands are clenched, shake them out. I'm trying to learn to not be so uptight about it. There's my update. We are gonna, let's go do the last few things. Okay, and that's it. The house is empty. I am about to grab my water bottle. We're about to turn off the lights for one last time. Why am I so nostalgic? Like, why can't I just be like, okay, that's it, end of chapter, we're all done. But instead I'm like, as we go on.
We remember.
What key was that? All the
times we had together.
And as our
Lives change.
from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Cool. I don't know why we're singing together. We're going together. We're both going. The house is staying. The people are going. But yeah, let's shut and lock the front door for the last time. And turn off the lights. Wow. So sad. It's fine. It's fine. It's happy. All good things come to an end and better things have a chance to begin. Last couple lights. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Catch us in the next one where we move into a house.
New adventure.
Yeah, it's a new adventure. See you next time. Bye.